Hi, it's me, Kim Greenblatt, and today we're going to be talking about collectibles and scarcity. Alright, some people don't quite know the difference when it comes to business or even comic books, and they get a little bit confused and they end up spending too much money for it. For example, I have no illusions that some of my books, like Practical Craps for Guide to Being a Winner or Practical Money Making and also about finding jobs, will turn out to be either collectible, haha, or scarce, because you can get them and they're available pretty much through Amazon and anywhere you can go. I wrote a couple of comic books. One of them was Windows number 12. It was a great independent comic, and it did end up being optioned into a movie. However, I've got no illusion that this is anything which is collectible. It does fall into the category of being scarce, but it's not the sort of scarcity where people would really find anything of value to it, unless perhaps I would do something super notable and it would get out there. Something like an early Shadow comic, this particular one, Shadow comic volume 6, number 9, from 1946. From what I understand, there are still a lot of them out there, so this isn't necessarily scarce. However, it might be collectible because it's one of the things which people might look fondly back to the golden age for. How does this relate to you? Well, as a businessman, as an investor, or a comic book collector, you really need to do your own due diligence and go with what you like. If you're going to be investing, you should take the time, and as Warren Buffett would say, first look at some things which you know about. Look at businesses which you do business with. He invested in businesses which he was familiar with. You may want to take a look at Walmart. Not necessarily buy the stock now, the way the market is, depending on when you're watching the video. However, you do want to take a look at it and do your own due diligence. When it comes to comic books or collectibles, it tends to be very personal, and it tends to be more subjective. Some people used to collect comic books and still do for the investment value. What I basically tell them, and this goes back to when I was selling comic books, is you should buy what you like. If you enjoy it, great. If it happens to go up in value, super. Don't listen to a comic book store owner who tells you it's going to go up in value, it's going to be rare. The few seldom cases where it might be is if the print run of a particular popular comic might be limited. That happened with a couple of Daredevil comics over in the 1990s, which were rather obscure, and they tended to go up briefly in value. Just remember, everything which goes up in value might go down. Sometimes it goes back up again, but use your own judgment. Anyways, my name's Kim Greenblatt, and thanks for watching.